Total gross 31,000 pounds. I got 11 rolls, 1,500 pounds a piece of alfalfa that's wrapped and it's wet. We just went 5 hours from Ashland, Kentucky to Lisbon or something like that, Ohio. And let me tell you something, my GPS took me on some stupid ass 2-lane back road on the way back. We ended up off of the main highway. My God, that road. I cooked my brakes. My buddy back here has got 13 rolls on his newer, it's a 2010 6.7 Cummins, and that poor truck it's got 400 and some thousand on it, but I'll just tell you right now, it ain't no power stroke, that's for sure. And I get it, the trailer weighs a lot more and everything. He's way up there on weight. We passed one state trooper and went around 2 DOT stations and blew by one. I understand it's for farm use, but it's past 150 miles from our address. But Ohio, I guess, is pretty lenient. But man, I'll just tell you right now, this 350 horse block I got with the head work and the new turbo and the 7+7 balanced wicked wheel, the new drive shaft I had built for it. This thing is a powerhouse. There's only one time I had to downshift in the middle of a hill, and I really shouldn't have had to downshift, but I was not concentrating on what I was doing. And I looked down, my EGT's like 1150, maybe 1200. I was messing with the GPS, and so yeah, that was the only big, I mean, there were a whole bunch of big hills, not 9% grades, but there was some that were, we seen 6%, said use lower gear and jake brake and all that stuff. But his truck and trailer back there, that trailer empties 8,500 pounds. It's a tandem axle dual wheel 32 foot, and it has 0 brakes on it. His truck, he could barely stop it. He had to run one red light. There was nothing, or stop sign. It was out in the middle of farm fields. There wasn't nothing coming either way. But I had to take off from a dead stop at that same stop sign. And we went up this, I'd say it was about a 7%, 6 to 7% grade from a dead stop. And I had to climb it in second gear with 40 extra horse, and I had to tune it down to like, I think it was like, I don't know what the next one down is, probably 25 horse performance or something like that. But it was a hard pull. But my trailer brakes are done also. Now we're doing a mad dash to get back to Kentucky. It's 60 mile an hour speed. We're running about 65. Look at this idiot. That stupid ass. I had to back out of it. I mean, what's the reasoning for that? They're from West Virginia. It's usually just Buckeyes that do stupid stuff like that. But I don't know if we can see. Yeah, he's right on my tail, I think. Yeah, that's him. He's right on my rear there. He caught up with me. I told him I was going to make a YouTube video, but I'll show you some numbers. But you know, right now we're running at like 5 pounds of boost at 7,500 degrees or 750 degrees. I mean, but yeah, we stayed a consecutive like 950 degrees running 75 miles an hour on 70 West. I had to hammer down, and he told me, he said, I can't run with you, this thing won't shift right. It's got a new transmission in and everything, but I don't know, man, I just love this 7.3 engine and transmission, engine and turbo combination. And the 6-speed's nice. I've figured out how to drive this thing now, and changing gears and turning the tuner down or turning it up if I need power or less power. keep the EGTs down. But I don't like the 6-speed for changing gears in town and all. It absolutely kills my back. I got low back issues and need surgery, but I'm not going to do that right now. I got to have my neck worked on first. But yeah, anyways, this thing's got the power, so I'll show you some numbers here. Road's rough. That's 70 miles an hour. He's on my 6, about a half a mile back. If you can see back there or not. It's back there. But yeah, we're pulling a grate now. So I went from number 5, which is 50 extra horse, down to 40 horse. Never changed gears or anything, and you can see my EGTs dropping. So if you get a good hydro tuner and good tunes, you can do that and not have to downshift. It's amazing what you can do with a good tuner. I had a 6 position, and you could do that, and it was so, it didn't phase it, like it wouldn't. And plus my other truck didn't have a bunch of work done to it like this one does. But I have 10,000 miles now on this engine and 266,000 on the entire truck. The next upgrade I do is not really an upgrade. I'm just gonna put new leaf springs under the front because they're flat. They're not arched like they should be. And I may put new leaf spring packs on the rear. I don't know. That's almost $1,000 if I buy Ford brand. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I got a high-pitched squeak. But it's the AC compressor. It's not the turbo. Or no, I'm sorry. It's the fan. My blower fan is blowing right now. And if I turn the AC off, it'll quit. Forever, I couldn't figure out why it kept coming on. But, you know, it's like 80 right now. 83 degrees, something like that. We're running about 10 over the speed limit. And I want to get up here in the right-hand lane and back off of it and share this video with you all at YouTube on my channel. And I appreciate all my subscribers and all the comments, good or bad. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'll show you. So we're on 4 on the tuner. I'll go up 1, which is 50 horse. That's the most I ever run it. Now watch it on the EGTs. I didn't change the throttle, but it did change the fuel going to it. So it climbed almost 400 degrees. Sorry, it's hard to hold that. Let me see, I can do it now. I'll do it again here in a minute. And show you how you can pull heavy loads with a 7.3 and adjust your EGTs as you drive instead of downshifting it. Like on my automatic, I would have to go from 4th to 3rd, or kick the overdrive out, you know, all the time, because the tuner, it didn't change it that much. But this truck, man, that tuner and all is just awesome. So we're pulling a hill and 50 extra horse, which is, you know, I don't know, 500 horse, something like that, with the turbo and all. So I'll show you. See, EGTs are climbing. We're going up a pretty good grade. And we're at 1100. So if I that's down to 40 horse. It's already fallen off. my other 7.3, I could pull 9% grades, whatever, with heavy loads on it, and change the tuning, and it still didn't drop my EGTs down like it should. I don't know if there was something wrong with that tuner or what, but I dropped the phone. Sorry about that. But yeah, let me change that lighting. Maybe that'll help be able to see better. So we're at 68 miles an hour. The DOT gets me right now, they're gonna hang me. Because like I said, we're at total gross 31,000 pounds. They scaled those bales and they were 1,500 pounds a piece, wet. And they're plastic wrapped. Fully wrapped. That's only 40 extra horsepower. So here, I'll go to 5. That's 50. So, let me tell you something. When I did this tuner, you buy a hydro tuner, and it doesn't come with any downloaded tuner. So you give I think it's almost $500 for that tuner, that little box and the part that plugs into your PCM or ECM. Then you have to go buy tunes from somebody, from a vendor, and download it on your computer. I thought it was going to be really hard because I'm not real good with computer stuff, but my brother helped me out, and it was not that hard to do once we figured it out. They got great customer support at HydroTunes, and I use Power Hungry Performance is who I use my tunes through. So you get 15 tunes for, I think it's like $500. It was $750 total for the tuner and the tunes. And at first I thought I got ripped off, but let me tell you something. It makes the edge look like old school junk. I mean, I wouldn't put anything else on a 7.3 except for HydroTunes. I'm telling you, it's way better than the 6th position. It would be nice if it had something more than that right there, like what each one was, because so I downloaded them, and you can download them in any order you want. So what I did was I put Theft Control on 15, and 14 is 140 horse extreme. I've run it there one time, and it was actually so much power from 40 miles an hour to 40 to 70, but that's about the only place you can really see it on this truck because it's geared so damn low. Let me show you a pretty sunset. Look at that. That's a pretty sunset. But so 20 or number 2 is high idle, and then 1 is I guess 10 horsepower or something like that. So then I went, so number 3 is I think 30 horse, and then number 3 was 40 horse towing, and then number 4 is 40 horse performance, and then number 5, 6, 7 on up like that is how I done it. So I kind of got an idea, instead of having to look at a piece of paper, taped on my sun visor or whatever. I about got it down, and it really, the only ones I run is number 4 and 5. I never add any, I'd never add 80 to it. It's insane what it does for it, but it's just geared so low that you can't enjoy it with the transmission gear combination that I have. I could have rolled the window up, made this video a lot better, didn't make much difference because the back glass is standing open. But yeah, anyways, thanks guys for watching, and I'll start getting some good tunes, or I mean good videos, and try to stay more focused on the video of what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's been a good trip though so far. I put new tires on the trailer. Those things were like $65 before for those trailer tires, and a 16-inch, the 235 85 16s, and I just paid $116 each. So now the highway's done, we're gonna go down to 60 miles an hour because they'll bust your nuts up here. Oh, it's 55, yeah. All right, man, thanks for watching.